The DC Extended Universe. What can I say about it? Am I a fan? Am I disappointed? Yes and yes, but I want to talk about an alternate history of what should have happened with these DC movies on the big screen. Because honestly, I have an alternate history I could have seen my brain be doing that could have bring a great life to these characters on the big screen. Now, Warner Brothers is a company that doesn't just focuses on other franchises too, which I understand. They want to make money. They're studio heads. They know what makes money. But when it comes to creating a property on the big screen, there's a lot of red tape you have to go into, like hiring writers, getting the right script editors, getting the director, producer, and all this to get into the creative process of making a movie. Then there's getting budgets, and then getting other things from distributing companies, like parent companies that go through certain lights when it comes to production issues, and it comes to, there's a lot of things when it comes to making a movie. It isn't just like, oh, here's the money for that movie, go ahead, there's a script. You have to do a lot of red tape when it comes to writing a script, getting an editor, making sure the rights are, there's no rights when it comes to the issues with WB. But here's what I think they should have done years ago. They should have sparked up an honest concept, because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies were, I'm gonna get back to this. Because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies were being funded by New Line, and they were comic-based characters. And they were successful. What they should have done is let the characters' rights movies to be produced through New Line, because if they were to have done that, WB could at least focus on other projects that they want to do on their main fight, but then you can have their sister producer company help produce their movies. It's kind of like, they say, oh, hey brother, do you want to take care of something for me? Okay, sure, what? Can you make DC movies for us? Okay, thank you. Like, they should have done that years ago, honestly. That should have happened. And it's sad to see these characters be ripped up fucking ass rights, because at least we saw how publicly famous those movies were from the Turtles movies. It should have happened with the DC characters. Then you would have had these awesome films to be produced. Like, yeah, you could have got directors on certain projects. You probably could have got Christopher Nolan. Have some creative, not issues, but like, you could have had his creative involvement when it came to helping produce these films. Say, hey, listen, before we give you a character to use, can you help us? Do you want to help us with our project that we want to do called DC Universe? And boom, bam, started right there from the get-go. But that would have been an alternate history, a what-if history, if they were to have done that. If WB gave the distribution movie rights to New Line to fund their own movies, because they saw, oh, the Teenage Mutant Turtles did well, so why not bring them onto the big, they were a comics character. They variated from the comics, and that movie was successfully loved and praised. Like, not all of them were, but at least there was a franchise around those characters. You could have did that with the DC characters. That would have been my alternate history pitch that should have happened years ago, where we could have had not a shared universe, but at least movie adaptations of characters that we wanted to see, rather than, oh, Wonder Woman. No, sorry. Oh, let's just give them the, that's what they should have done years ago. It's just something that should have happened. I'm surprised that didn't happen. It just boggles my mind why this didn't happen years ago. We could have got, a Batman movie, Superman movies. I know there are characters that do well, but their parent company from Warner Brothers just seems like they don't know how to handle comic book movies, and New Line knew how to handle its source material from Teenage Mutant Turtles comics onto the big screen, so why not have a similar success with their DC properties that they had? I'm just surprised that didn't happen. Hell, that was originally the intent for the Shazam movie, that it was going to be produced through New Line, but it's just, I'm not saying it's sad. It's just something I thought could have happened years ago if it did or didn't happen. We could have had these great movies on the big screen. At least some projects would have been out for DC related characters. We probably would have had a Wonder Woman movie already. You know, I'm not saying my concept should have happened years ago. That saying WB says, hey, New Line, can you do us a favor? What's up? Here, we're going to give you distribution rights on making DC property movies. Do you want it? Sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did well, so why not? Boom. Success. Success. It's a success. I wish that happened. It could have happened. I just don't understand why it didn't happen. It's just an alternate history of what if the DC properties were at New Line. If you like this video and you want to see other things like this for my channel, what if situations, just tell me what you guys think. Should have Warner Brothers gave their parent company New Line, their sister distributor, the DC properties? I'm just saying, I wish that happened. But if you like this video, comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.